Hello again everybody, this is Gusto. I have another review today. And the ration that I'm going to be reviewing today is the 2008 Menu 17 Sloppy Joe. So this particular MRE comes from one of the two cases that was sent to me by MREinfo.com user rattattoo, and he sent them to me from Maine where they've been stored in a basement. So for the most part they're in fantastic condition, and I expect this one to be no different. So let's get to unwrapping it. Has a peelable seal. Opens up fairly easily. If we look at the package, this is packaged by Sopatco, and the date code on there is 8316, so the 316th day of 2008. So the contents of this one, we have the main item, the Sloppy Joe filling. Here's the ingredients for you if you're interested, and the nutrition facts. And note the Sloppy Joe filling is specified as barbecue sauce with beef. Next we have wheat snack bread, cheese spread with jalapenos, nut raisin mix, a carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder, which is a lemon lime, and a fudge brownie. Of course, this also comes with a flameless ration heater, a hot beverage bag, and an accessory pouch. We'll go ahead and open that up too. That contains Taster's Choice coffee, non-dairy creamer, salt, Splenda, matches, a moist towelette, chiclets, toilet paper, and a tiny bottle of Tabasco. Standard US MRE spoon. So first things first, let's get the Sloppy Joe filling heating up. So there you go, standard retort pouch. We'll prepare the flameless ration heater. The entree down inside. We'll add a little bit of water. Alright, get everything down to the bottom. Lay it flat for a minute so the pads will soak up the water and start heating, hopefully. There's one thing that does not stand up is the flameless ration heater, and this being a 2008, it may be a little on the weak side. Starting to make a little bit of noise. Stick it back in the box. And my or something today will be a little joke on myself. It's some joint compound for my project that I have to do after I shoot this video. I'll post the picture of what that project is on my Facebook page, so head over to RC Gusto Ration Reviews for a bit of a laugh. We'll give that about 15 minutes to heat up. Meanwhile, we'll get the rest of the items onto a tray. As far as the rest of the items, let's start with the wheat snack bread. There you go. A little bit on the hard side. Some of these come with a twin pack of wheat snack bread, and this seems like it would be a good opportunity to make a sandwich, but that's okay. Next we have nut raisin mix. And there's the ingredients. There you go. There's the cheese spread with jalapenos. We'll set that aside for later. Fudge brownie. There you go. Next we have beverages. First, the carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder, and this is lemon lime. And this is a very large bag for this much powder right down here, but you can mix it in the bag. There you go, there's the powder. And 12 ounces of water. We'll give that a stir. Next we have coffee. Again, this is taster's choice. We'll add the non-dairy creamer and the Splenda, some hot water, and stir. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes and this flameless ration heater is pretty cold, so not too unexpected given the age of the heater. It's the one thing that really hasn't held up from these cases. And the pouch is just kind of barely warm on one side. It's actually room temperature on this side, so it hasn't done much of anything at all. So what I could do is throw this in some boiling water and finish the heating process, but you know, what's the fun in that? Yeah, that's better. There we go. Sloppy Joe filling. Alright, so let's get you a close-up. There is the main entree, the Sloppy Joe filling. You can see some crumbles of beef in there, some tomatoes, and kind of a tomato barbecue sauce is what it smells like. Can't see a whole bunch of other stuff. I think there's maybe some green pepper in there. Green bell pepper maybe. But other than that, it's kind of hard to identify anything. Alright, so let's get to it. We'll try the main item by itself just to get an idea of the flavor. There it is. Again, you can see maybe some onion right there. A chunk of beef, maybe some tomatoes. Let's give it a taste. Alright, so that's pretty rough. The texture of the meat is grainy. The flavor of the sauce is almost metallic. The ingredients say beef and barbecue sauce, but I actually can't taste that, and I certainly can't taste any of the vegetable components, being the bell pepper and the tomato. I can't pick that out at all. That's it doesn't taste like it's spoiled or had gone bad or anything. It's just not a good flavor at all. We'll see if we can fix it up later. Next we have the wheat snack bread, and like I showed you earlier, it's pretty hard. Most of these are though, so we'll take a little taste by itself. And that's not so bad, honestly. It's just a little bit on the dry side. This one actually tastes a little bit sweeter than the more modern ones. Flavor's actually not too bad at all. Let's try it with some of the jalapeno cheese spread. We'll knead that up so that it's well mixed. That looks okay. Put some on the bread. It's not as smooth as some of the newer ones, but it doesn't look too horrible. Smells fine. Yeah, that's not too bad. It tastes like easy cheese, a little bit spicy. Again, the jalapeno cheese spread is probably my favorite one. It has the best flavor in my opinion. And certainly liking spicy foods, it appeals to me. Next we'll try the nut raisin mix. Try to get an assortment. It's got almonds, peanuts, raisins, and there's a chestnut in there. Little walnut pieces too. So, decent representation of everything that's in there. There you go. Yeah, those are really good actually. They taste fresh. My experience with the nut raisin mix is that the nuts are a little on the bland side. They could benefit from a little bit of salt, but other than that, they taste good. Let's try the beverages before we get to the dessert. First we have the carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder, and this is the lemon lime. Nice bright green color. And that's good. Tastes like lemon lime Gatorade. It's pretty reliable. It always tastes just fine. Next we have the coffee, and this was Taster's Choice with one Splenda and the non-dairy creamer. And that is just fine. Decent cup of instant coffee. Alright, so moving on to the dessert item. This is the fudge brownie. There you go. It feels pretty soft and smells fine. The chocolate doesn't smell sour or oxidized, so that's good. Let's break it open. There you go. That looks pretty good. Give it a taste. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. That's good strong chocolate flavor. Tastes fresh. It's nice and spongy. It's not dried out at all. That's actually a very good dessert. Alright, let's see if we can make this Sloppy Joe stuff a little better. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to cover up that flavor. And let's see if some jalapeno cheese spread helps. Certainly can't hurt. Let's give it a mix. I'm going to put it on the bread too. So there you go, Sloppy Joe filling with some cheese spread and salt added. See if that helps. That helps, but doesn't fix it. That's pretty harsh, and it's no longer an available menu item, so that's probably a good thing. You know what? Let's try heating up that brownie too. Oh yeah, that was a great idea. Thank you to the Facebook Live audience for suggesting it. So at any rate, this has been the review of Menu 17 Sloppy Joe from 2008. Again, thank you rattattoo on MREinfo.com for sending these cases to me. They're a lot of fun to go through. So until next time, thank you to the whole community watching and to the reviewers that have supported me in the past and continue to do so. I appreciate you very, very much. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.